What's up folks, my name is Felix and I'm back with another video right here. We are going to talk about dollar beans. I want to give you an update to my video which I posted 22 hours ago. Let's see how the growth in the project was, how many new investors came in and how my investment evolved. Second topic will be Baked Beans version 2. Here we also want to take a look at my statistics and the overall growth and my new strategy. And the third topic will be the BNB miner. A project which I didn't cover on this channel yet, but that's the first time now. I covered this project already several times on my German YouTube channel, and there is a correlation between all those three projects, and I want to show you which correlation it is. But for now, we first want to take a look on dollar beans. As you can see, the contract balance is steadily growing. My BUSD invested are at around 408 BUSD, and my current strategy is to get to my ROI point as fast as possible. I just let my rewards grow right here, and after day 30 I will be break even and play with house money, so with no risk. To take a look at the chart, as I told you in my last video yesterday, we launched at 3 p.m. here in Germany, and the chart is consistently growing since then, and we can see new investors coming in. Their marketing is paying off here on gold miners as well as on Moonark. As you can see, I showed you that yesterday. Dollar beans is in the promoted section, which is very expensive, so they are putting in a lot of money for marketing, and that's what I want to see in those projects. And dollar beans is now the biggest competitor of Baked Beans version 2. But before we talk about Baked Beans version 2, I want to give you some additional information. As I told you in my video yesterday, I'm in contact with the founder, and he did give me some additional information because they are planning on adding a revenue stream. Which revenue stream will the community decide? They will have a community vote, probably in the Telegram group, where the funds will go, so the community can decide in which revenue stream the funds, the taxes which are generated through the system, will be deployed or invested. And another thing I wanted to tell you, there was a fake page of dollar beans yesterday and somebody got scammed. And you know what happened? The founder of dollar beans refunded him from his own pocket. And that underlines the trust which I have in the team. I just wanted to mention this right here because I think it's a very nice gesture of the founder. Next thing we wanted to talk about is Baked Beans version 2. The contract balance is still consistently growing. If we take a look on the chart, I don't know, I think the chart is bugging on Moonark over here, but that's the best chart I could find. And you can see if you take a look on the TVL balance, it's still growing. So that's a very nice sign. That's because of their whole marketing efforts. And if we jump back on the DApp, you can see I'm currently at 7.7 BNB. My strategy over here is 5 days of compounding, 5 days of accumulation, and on the 10th day I will withdraw my profits right here and will be probably break even in week 4 or 5 in this project. That's my current strategy here. As you already know, we can earn 3% up to 6% in this project, and it has the same tax system as dollar beans because dollar beans is of course the fork of Baked Beans. And if we now jump back to Moonark for a second time, you can see the growth of a very similar project, which was the original project where Baked Beans came from. To give you a short history lesson, the Baked Beans miner was the original product. Maybe for better description, it was the first car in this miner space. Baked Beans version 2 is of course not a miner, it's an ROI dApp, but the original Baked Beans version was a miner. And as we all know, after Baked Beans and a few other miners and ROI dApps, Frostflakes was developed by Jack. And after that, Jack, the developer of Frostflakes, developed the contract of Baked Beans version 2. And dollar beans, of course, has almost the same contract. So these projects are all belonging together in a special way. And that's why I wanted to talk in this video about the BNB miner as well, because as you can see, we are already 661 days old. We still have a total value locked of 370k, and we are in the green. We have green numbers, green data, and if we jump over to their dApp page, you can see that I'm invested in this one. I have currently around 940 billion miners, and in the contract are around 1300 BNB, and it's growing. If we take a look on the history of this BNB miner, we can see that there already have been two, let's call it bull runs in this miner. And now it looks like that was my fault. Let's go back to the all view. You can see that there is a bottoming. So it seems like it's bottoming out and it's preparing for a new bull run. And if we jump over to the monthly picture of the chart, you can see if you take a look on the BNB account balance that it's slightly decreasing, and now we see an increase of this BNB balance. And if we jump over to the BNB transfers, we see this as well. The blue bar right here shows the BNB which are outflowing, the withdrawals. And the black bar right here shows the inflow, so the deposited BNBs. And as you can see, there are deposited several BNBs, almost up to 30 BNB at some days, and in the last 2 days we had a big inflow of BNB. And it seems that there's a lot of confidence from the side of the investors that this product, this miner, has a lot of potential to come back, and that's why a lot of people are now jumping into this miner. Now for the last part of the video, I want to show you, in my opinion, a very exciting statistic. If we jump over to Dune.com, there is a pie chart of the BNB miner. And I want to ask you now, what do you think, who is earning the most of those miners, those our IDEPs? If it is Dollar Beans, Baked Beans version 2, or this BNB miner? And no, it's not the people who got in right at the start. It's the developers. As you can see, the 33% right here. 1/3 of all BNB net earnings are going to the developer wallet. And another interesting chart is this one here. You can see the dev earnings per day in BNB in the last 2 bull runs of this BNB miner. And if we take a look at the peak, the developers earned around 40 to 50 BNB here. Of course, that's only at the peak, but if we take a look on this bottoming phase here, you can see that there are also BNB received by the developer wallet from 2 up to sometimes 5 BNB per day, which is basically an income of 1,000 to 1,500 US dollars in BNB, and that's quite very lucrative. And the whole point why I'm telling you this is that the developers have a significant interest that these products, these miners and these ROI dApps keep going. Especially if you have a product like the BNB miner, which is already over 600 days old and still generating passive income for the developers. So why wouldn't they go big in marketing, in competitions, in shill contests? I hope you got the point why I'm mentioning this. Also, the developers don't want a quick cash grab in this miner. They want to keep it going. And that's the best thing we can see as an investor, that the developer wants to keep his product going. Even if it seems that the miner season is already over, but I think this miner is not done at all. It's just starting again. But of course, that's only my personal opinion, and the data shows it currently. This could be different in 1 or 2 weeks, so you have to keep an eye on it. Maybe I will bring a future update, and I'm talking about these projects every day on my channel. So you might want to subscribe and click the notification bell so you will always be up to date. If you liked today's video, would be great if you could hit the thumbs up button. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Let's get this crypto.